Hello viewers, welcome to Maths Made Easy with Onifade. In today's class, we shall be concluding this topic, change of subjects of the formula. So we have two more examples on the board. As we all know, in our last class, we also discussed two examples. So today's examples are example of change of subjects of the formula that involves squares and square roots. So we are going to provide solution to this using the guidelines I gave in the previous class. So the first question says we should make u the subject of the formula. So we have E equals to M all over 2G open brackets V square minus U square. So we are asked to make U the subject of the formula. When you look at this question involves brackets and it also involves fraction. When you see this kind of question, the first thing to do is to clear the brackets and also eliminate the fraction. So how do we do this? So let's first clear the brackets. So this is how to clear the brackets. We are going to use this M, the numerator here. We use it to multiply everything in the brackets. So we are going to have M multiplied by V square, which is MV square. M multiplied by minus U square, which is minus MU square, all over 2G. So we have successfully cleared the brackets. The next thing is to eliminate the fraction. So, alright, how do we do that? Is by cross multiply. So we are going to cross multiply. How do we cross multiply? Let's say E multiplied by 2G. So we are going to have 2EG equals to MV square minus MU square. So as you can see, we have successfully eliminated the fraction. So in that case, the next thing is to proceed by saying let's rearrange this. Why are we rearranging? Don't forget, we want to make U the subject of the formula. So in that case, the one that have U will stay at one side, others will move to the other side. But when you notice this one has negative sign. We have minus MU square. So I want to make sure that I have positive sign. I want to make sure that the required subjects, which is U, have what? Positive sign. So let me rearrange. In that case, let me bring this to this side. So if I bring it to this side, it's going to have positive sign. So MU square, then this one will remain at this side, MV square, then this will move to this side. It becomes minus 2EG. Once again, the next thing is to rearrange. When I want to rearrange, because the required subject is U, I'm going to isolate it. I'm going to make sure that it stands on its own. So in that case, the minus MU square here should move to this side to become MU square. That is plus positive MU square. Then we have equals to MV square, which still maintain its place, and the 2EG here, the positive 2EG here, we move to this side to become minus 2EG. Then what is the next thing? The next thing is to use the coefficients of U square, because the required subject is U. What we want to make subject of the formula is U. So we'll have to delete this. And how do we delete it? Is by making the coefficients of U square, which is M, is by using it to divide both sides. So we are going to say divide both sides by M. So we now have MU square divided by M equals to MV square minus 2EG divided by M. Now the next thing is to cancel this. Then we are going to have U square equals to MV square minus 2EG divided by M. Now when you look at this, want to make u the subject of the formula, and we have u square. Whenever you have square, you must find way of eliminating the square. How do we eliminate the square? To eliminate the square, we are going to take the root of u square. When you take the root of u square, the square here we cancel the roots. In that case, we have just u. But in order to do that, what you do to the right hand side, you must do it to the left hand side. So we are going to say take roots of both sides. Don't forget, the reason why we are taking roots of both sides is because of the square here. So for the left hand side now, it's going to be root u square, and for the right hand side, it's going to be root mv square minus 2eg all over m. So this cancel this now, the square cancel roots, then we have u equals to square root of mv square minus 2eg all over m. Now when you have this kind of, you can leave your answer like this, or you can proceed by saying mv square all over m minus 2eg all over m. So the denominator here, which is m, has been what? Has been shared for them. So what this simply means is that, for example, if I say 2a minus b all over c, what this simply means is that 2a all over c minus b all over c. So that's what it simply means. It means that 2a minus b, their denominator is c, so they both owns the c. So this one will now mean 2a all over c minus b all over c. So the same thing is applicable here. mv square minus 2eg all over m simply means mv square all over m minus 2eg all over m. So we have shared it for them. So the next thing to do now is to use this m to cancel this m. So our final answer will now be u equals to square root of v square minus 2eg all over m. So that's our final answer for the first question.